Greg, in this one, these two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's White in at the point. Now White after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Schroeder. Johnson finds Schroeder. Going inside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Passes it to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Williams. Vucevic against Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. They get the rebound. Bridges with the steal. Schroeder, right side, all alone. And he hits the jump shot.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
The reason why GA, his strong ball handling skills, gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
They get it back. Here's Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bridges a screen on Vucevic. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer. Greg, we were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Now here's Levine. Into the lane, and the shot goes down. Levine's got 5.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Johnson. Williams with the steal. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Schroeder. White looking around. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here is Chicago. Here's DeRozan driving in, and that one good.
A lot of people don't realize just how strong DeMar DeRozan is. He doesn't shy away from contact.
Claxton, no good. Intercepted. On the wing, Johnson. Releases from the wing and drills it.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
White dishes to Levine. White setting the pick for Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Big-time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
White, wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Nice vision by LaVine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
LGA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Here's Levine after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Lets it go from the wing, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Vucevic. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
White, a good look, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I like White's decision-making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
Here's the pass to Claxton. 3-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. White against Schroeder. Fires the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Bridges against DeRozan. Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the Nets for 2.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
Schroeder against White. LaVine against Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. LaVine can't hit. Nets trail by 3. Schroeder, left side. Claxton, the pass to Johnson. No good. That would have tied it. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of, we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. It's stolen by Schroeder. Outside Thomas. Up and in on the way. Thomas got 7. Now here's White. He's got 7. Pass to LaVine. Drives to the hoop. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
LaVine, a screen on Schroeder. And the Bulls, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Schroeder. Bridges finds Thomas. Bridges, no one around him. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
White the pass to LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And Thomas with the stuff.
Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Chicago has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Williams dishes to White. Pass to LaVine. And he drives in, and LaVine throws it down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Schroeder kicks to Thomas. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Thomas with the steal, and here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Schroeder, and again Brooklyn with the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Nets.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Levine. Softly drops in the floater. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Look at these numbers from Zach LaVine, wearing all kinds of different hats so far.
Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. Here he goes. Outside for Simmons. Here's Watford. Banked in off the glass. Watford's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside Levine. And the Bulls another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. LaVine is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
A nice shot by Simmons. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Shot clock at 6. And shot on the way. Ball no good. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Simmons inside. He's covered by Ball. No problems knocking that one down. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. A 2-point game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Stolen by Walker. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Fires from deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. For 3, Levine, 6 to shoot. Caruso finds Levine. Over Finney-Smith. Levine can't hit.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
The drive by Simmons. No good on the shot. Chicago trailing here. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take some swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Driving the lane, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Walker. Simmons got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. Outside ball. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Inside, here's Finney-Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Finney-Smith's got his first basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Gritty play from a gritty player. That's what makes Caruso a fan favorite.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
Bridges with the steal. Here's Thomas. Botches the slam dunk finish.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
The wide open look here for Caruso. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Claxton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. From deep, sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Alex Caruso loves the corner shot. He spots up and he trusts his stroke.
The offensive rebound, Thomas. Johnson for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Caruso, no good. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Takes a 3, and Johnson is good for the 3. Johnson's got 10.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Bridges, and Drummond kicks to Caruso. DeRozan with a screen for Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trailed by 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. That concludes the...
All right, fans.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now White. Levine, a screen on Schroeder. White against Schroeder. White dishes to Levine. And that one goes long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The 3 from Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight.
They continue to battle out there. So close
to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Nets leading by 4. Here's Schroeder. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
White. And the Bulls with another miss. Nets have got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Outside for Simmons. Back to Schroeder. Bridges passes to Johnson. No good on the 3. Bulls trail by 6. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
DeRozan with a screen for White. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Andre Drummond's checked in for Chicago. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's White missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
A shot by Johnson, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Buries the long-range jumper.
Beautiful mechanics by Kobe White. He will become more and more consistent with this jumper.
And Simmons slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement. The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
And the basket is good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Drummond with a screen on Simmons. LaVine can't hit. And Drummond kicks to Williams. Cranes the 3-pointer. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
Punches a 3, and the Nets another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Attacking with purpose. LaVine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Bulls are gone, 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Drummond finds LaVine. Outside DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Simmons passes to Johnson. They set the pick. Takes it inside. 5 on the clock. And Thomas, here we go. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And White kicks to Levine. Back to White. Right side Levine. He dishes it to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. To tie it up. Over in the corner, Williams. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. And Simmons is out there with Thomas. And it's Bridges in it for three. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Johnson's got the first points here in the overtime period for Brooklyn. The pass to Levine. Over Simmons. Back to Levine. Pass to White. Stolen by Thomas. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
DeRozan with a screen for White. A three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Johnson with a screen on Levine. Pass to Claxton. And there's the drive. Outside Thomas. Just three to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
That one drops for him. Levine's got 33.
Ooh, really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. For the three. Zach LaVine hits from deep. And now just a 2-point Nets lead.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
And then Thomas with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Passes it to Williams. Beyond the arc. Buries it from outside.
Doesn't shoot often from deep, but Williams gives them the ability to use him from outside.
It's Thomas on the wing. Williams with the defensive effort.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Bean passes to Drummond. Outside, White. The kick out to Williams to take the lead. No good. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside Thomas.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they need...
so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Murray. Pure from three-point range.
In terms of volume and accuracy, Murray has shown a lot of growth with his three-point shot since entering the league.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Young. Outside Murray. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And that's true unselfishness right there. Murray, outstanding feed to the open teammate.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. Back to Schroeder. The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Thomas. From deep, Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Johnson passes to Bridges. Now here's Claxton. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And down it goes. 2 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
On the wing, Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Johnson.
First quarter.
Over to the left wing. And here's Okongwu for 3. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Outside Johnson. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
1:33 left in the first. Left side Murray. Back to Hunter. Here's Young on the take. What a terrific move that is. Give him 8 points now.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Johnson against Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. To the right side. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young.
foul. Team seconds.
He misses the free throw.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. There's the drive. The kick out to Johnson. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first free throw is good.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. 11 points. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. So that's the Nets 5. Screen by Claxton. Thomas passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Here goes Trae. He got a piece of it. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands, he's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
Here's Simmons. Count it. Simmons has got 5.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Simmons against Murray, and that one's good. Simmons has got 7 now in this quarter.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Hey, from long range, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
For 3, Bridges. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. 5 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Simmons finds Bridges. Simmons with a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Simmons. There's the triple. Bridges passes to Thomas. And he lays it up and in. Thomas has gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
And Simmons, here we go. Yep, that one's good. Simmons has got 9.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Into the lane and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Claxton. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. And the net, another 3.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. All sorts of time. Good on the jump shot. Young's got 20.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Thomas, defended by Murray. The ball's knocked loose. Young against Simmons. Pass to Claxton. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Capella. Bay against Johnson. Bay with room to shoot. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And it's been punch, counter punch between these two today.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. Here's Claxton. Bridges against Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. To the paint. Tries again. Back to Simmons. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that roll.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the floor for Atlanta. Bay and Capella, they're inside. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Brooklyn trailing. Capella on the double team. To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. Capella screen on Bridges. Bogdanovich from long range. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Johnson with a drive, and the shot goes in. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
This is why you got to be right up on Bogdanovich, because he can torch you with the pull-up J.
Down low, and stolen by Bay. Outside Mills. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
From deep, Johnson. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 11. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Bay. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 7 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Claxton attacking. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Claxton passes to Johnson. Back to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Launches it. They get it again. Tries yet again. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Capella.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Walker comes in for Thomas. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson comes in for Bay.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Connects from downtown.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Mills against Schroeder. Johnson a screen on Schroeder. And the Hawks with another three.
How about Patty Mills saying anything you can do, I can do better. You leave him open from three, he has the answer.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. So the Nets making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Murray's checked in.
On the court.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Schroeder. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Schroeder. And the 17-footer goes down. Schroeder's got 10 points.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Murray from outside. And the Hawks with another three.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Left side Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
A good look from Bogdanovich. And again, it's Atlanta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Schroeder. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Schroeder's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Walker the off guard and Bridges the small forward. Sharp out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Outside Walker. He gets it in there. And the Nets lead by 4.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Young against Schroeder. Right side Walker. Young with the double team. Schroeder passes to Bridges. The kick out to Walker. And stolen by Murray. Here's Young. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Young's got 27. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Pass to Johnson. Now a Kongwu. Back to Johnson. The kick to Hunter. Outside Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side. Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Outside Murray. Outside Johnson. Takes a three. Rebound Brooklyn.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out to Schroeder. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bridges. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Hunter on the wing. Young looking around. Back to Hunter. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. And Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
From the arc. Here's a Kongwu. Up top, Johnson. The shot, no good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Schroeder passes to Sharp. Walker for three. A Kongwu with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Murray up top. Walker covering. And yep, it's good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Sharp passes to Walker. Misses the three. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Johnson for 3. Pass to Young. 55 seconds left in the fourth.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Sharp passes to Bridges. And there's a pick. Back to Sharp. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Thomas in for Walker. Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Thomas, defended by Murray, and stolen by Murray. Now Capella. Pass to Murray. Young from long range. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. So this one belongs to the Hawks. This was a hard-fought. Well, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
O'Connor is out there with Johnson. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Chicago, we'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Vucevic in at the center. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
DeRozan against Hunter. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got the opening field goal of the game for Chicago. Young way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. White looking around. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Outside White. Levine sets the screen for White. The tray. Atlanta with the rebound. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Yeah, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Team passes to Vucevic. Outside White. He dishes it to Levine. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Levine's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Bulls.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Murray, no good. Young outside. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Off target from 3-point range. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hunter with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Outside for Murray. Young outside from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 6 points.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Here's DeRozan. Back to Levine. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Okongwu. To the middle.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Young.
2 minutes.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Now White, will it go? And again, Chicago, no good. Now the pass to Hunter. Okongwu with a screen on DeRozan. Back to Murray. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
White against Young. Pass to Levine. There's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And listen, once Levine gets a lane, he's going to charge. Earning the foul in the process, just a beautiful thing.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Johnson against Williams. Johnson kicks to Young. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Such a wide open look.
Kind of surprising to see this from DeRozan, but he must have been feeling that competitive fire.
Johnson with a screen on Levine. Johnson outside. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. White against Young. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 6. It's White on the wing. DeRozan surveying the D. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
With the jumper, DeRozan is efficient. You really can't afford to let him get shots lined up.
Trey, yep. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And so in the game for the Hawks, outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point guard. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we play pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 points. That one goes. Hunter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Outside, Levine. Back to White. Levine, a screen on Young. Offensive rebound. Passes to DeRozan. Here's the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks leading by 9. Young in the corner. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Right side, Levine. And they get it. Rebound by Murray. Atlanta's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. The 3 from Johnson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No coverage that time. Levine's got 11 points.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players in Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Kept alive. Williams kicks to DeRozan. The dish now to White. And here's DeRozan. He has 5 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Young's shot is off. Bulls trail by 11. Vucevic a screen on Young. For 3, Levine. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Young way outside. Rebound by Williams.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Driving inside. Levine dishes to DeRozan. From outside the arc. Vucevic the pass to Williams. On its way from DeRozan for two. That one rolling around and rims out. The Hawks leading by 9. Johnson kicks to Young. A 3-ball. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to White. The pass to Williams. On the wing, DeRozan. A second chance effort. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a deep 3 from Young. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's White. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
For your arena entertainment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. And it's White in the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Outside, Levine. Right side, Williams. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Mills with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich looking around. Off the left rim and out. Bulls trail by 16. White dishes to Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Bean passes to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. Williams has a screen for Levine. Williams finds Levine. Over Bogdanovich. Bay pulls it in. The Hawks leading by 16. Capella the pass to Mills. Bay against Williams. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. In transition, here come the Bulls.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
That has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Bogdanovich against Williams. Bay kicks to Mills. Back to Bay. Lets it go with a 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Pass to Bay. From downtown. Passes it to Mills. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Mills has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Richard, you know a lot about this subject. Wing defense. You were a great one. Stellar. Who's the best wing defender right now?
Thank you for acknowledging my quality defense there, Kevin. But to start and end the conversation with Drew Holiday, that's where it should be. Because look, he can guard an elite point guard and a scoring forward. He does so many things well. His hands are elite. And I think the most underrated part about his defense is his IQ. It is off the charts.
On the wing, Levine. All sorts of time. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Pass to Bay. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Levine finds White. Back to Levine. Now Williams. He takes it in. From past the arc. DeRozan's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 16. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 6 points for Williams.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Shoots the 3. And it's Bogdanovich. Again missing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bulls trail by 17. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. DeAndre Hunter out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the 5.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Young pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Fires for 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Murray kicks to Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Terry grabs the board. And it's Terry with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 18. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Caruso, the pass to Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. Takes it off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Ball, the pass to Caruso. With the fadeaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent. I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Young looking around. Uncovered. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Ball kicks to Drummond. Rebounded by the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Hunter, the pass to Young. The three. Craig pulls it in. Bulls trail by 14. This is the ball. Craig sets a screen. And it's Ball penetrating. 4 on the clock. The three. Offensive rebound. Back to Craig. Kicks the ball. And the pass to Caruso. Here's the triple. Hunter grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Okongwu. Ball's not loose. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Craig against Hunter. Terry kicks the ball. Fires the three. And Drummond throws it down.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Young with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Ball. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Throw good, Drummond. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Williams is checked in for Torrey Craig. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Terry. Levine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. For 3, Murray. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Williams, a screen on Young. Levine dishes to Williams. It's White on the wing. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Murray. Another shot. No good. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance,
right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Here's Ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Levine passes to DeRozan. Fires for 3. Ball taking his time here. It's Williams, high post, 5 on the clock. From downtown, all no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Johnson, and there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Nets with possession here. And here's Schroeder outside. The shot off that time.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success. With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes, making plays.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. DeRozan against Bridges. DeRozan finds some space. Claxton with a rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Thomas out to Schroeder. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second team foul.
Free throw, no good for Schroeder. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable, they give you lots of trouble.
Claxton passes to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Pass to Thomas. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Johnson's got 5 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Levine. Nice move. Nice D from Bridges. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Levine surveys the D from behind the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Schroeder against Levine. Out to Schroeder. The 3. Here's Claxton. Johnson on the wing. Claxton passes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. They get it back. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bridges, to the left wing. Here's Claxton, outside Johnson. On target from range. He's got 11.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
4-3. No good. And so it's Cameron Johnson making things happen for the Nets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word.
19.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Claxton. Launches it. And Mikal Bridges hits from deep. Bridges has got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Bridges. And Zach LaVine from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
BA, I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
Now here's LaVine. Ball with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Ball against Bridges. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. It's Johnson with a drive. Shot clock at 5. Claxton passes to Thomas. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And here's Schroeder outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Stolen by Bridges. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. DeRozan for 3. And again, Chicago, no good. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Back to Johnson from deep three-point range. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He's such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's LaVine for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. When you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that. Brian, that confidence was there from day one."
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Great body control by LaVine on that finish.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
And the basket by Bridges.
for 3.
For Chicago, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second from deep three-point land. Levine can't hit. Brooklyn has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Fires the 3, and again, it's Bridges with a 3. Bridges has got 16 points.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
To the wing on the left. Levine with a screen on Schroeder. Ball into the lane. Outside for Levine. Plenty of space. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Bridges can't get that one to fall. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. To the middle. And Levine with the basket on the assist from Williams. Levine's got 13 points in this quarter. Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. Here's Johnson with 1 on the clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second-chance opportunities.
And so it's Brooklyn. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Terry in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. For 3, Bridges. Caruso grabs the board. Chicago with the ball, trailing by 17. Well, Smitty, one of the league's stingiest wing defenders, Alex Caruso, and his motor makes him a fan favorite.
BA, sometimes a player comes around and he just vibes with the fans. Caruso has been that guy in every city.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They set the screen, fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Drummond finds White. And here's Caruso outside. Claxton with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Next foul, Cameron Thomas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Caruso, the pass to Terry. Three-pointer. And Caruso, good for 3. Caruso's got 9 points here in the second half.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Out to Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he picked him clean. It's a one-on-one situation. White against Schroeder. Here's Terry. And stolen by Bridges. And here's Johnson. Out to Bridges. Here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again. The Bulls on offense. 9 points in a row. A good run going. That cuts the lead to single digits. Caruso's got 12.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Pass to Schroeder. And there's the drive. Now here's Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds will be Chicago ball. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Watford. Here's Simmons driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, what a move. Simmons showing he can still put on a show.
Walker against Caruso. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Walker's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
Smarter, not harder. Alex Caruso calls for the pick and roll and gets his team a shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Simmons. The shot misses. Good work defensively by White. Chicago has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Caruso with the bucket.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
White with a screen on Walker. Pass to White. Here's the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting net. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Caruso outside. Lets it fly. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. The Nets with the lead. Bridges with it, picked up by Craig from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Craig. Back to Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Brooklyn. They led the game at one point by 20. And he lobs it up. White with the steal. Caruso, pass to Terry. And there's the screen. He takes it in, and he slams it in one-handed.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Caruso outside. Pass to Terry. Caruso outside. Craig with a screen. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Nets. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Claxton with it. Here's Thomas. Outside Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Bridges. Here he goes. And Craig pulls it down. Chicago trailing here. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Terry, the pass to Caruso. Let's go with a three. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Johnson finds Bridges. Here's Thomas. Off target from three-point range. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Caruso outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. For 3, Bridges. Claxton with it. Now guarded by White. Johnson for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. White for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Kobe White on the attack. That's a big bucket for his squad.
On the attack, Schroeder. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Pass to Terry. Here's White. Craig with a screen on Schroeder. Outside White. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Craig. DeRozan is checked in for Terry. And it's Zach LaVine in for White. And a change for the Nets. Simmons is checked in for Schroeder. Here's Simmons. Softly drops in the floater. And the Nets lead by 5.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Here's LaVine for 3. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And this is why they turn to LaVine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Simmons, the pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Inside. Yes!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time.
How about the creativity from DeRozan?
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that big huge shot.
Bridges with room to shoot. And it's in.
Mikal Bridges.
And here are the Bulls now. Williams from long range. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Well, they have to go for the foul here, and the faster the better. You can't let the clock run out.
Let's hear it, fans. Make some noise. Let's go.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 3. 1 second left in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
This would tie it. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W.
And it's the Hawks to start out. So the Nets starting 5. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now, here's Hunter. They get it back. Outside for Murray. It's Young on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
And the Nets with possession. It's a 3-point game.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game. And Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But, look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances. Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Nobody near Schroeder. No good with the triple. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young pass to Okongwu. To the inside. Johnson against Johnson. Here's Schroeder. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Claxton finds Schroeder. Young against Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Young. Offensive rebound. And Thomas now, top of the key. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good recognition there from Trae. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
With the crossover, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's Murray. Back to Young. Driving inside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 10.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges dishes to Johnson. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. .153 left to play here in the first. Murray kicks to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
Bridges outside. Back to Johnson. Young with the steal. Wide open look here for Murray. Hands it from downtown.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Miguel Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Paxton with it, out guarded by Murray. Outside for Thomas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And here's Atlanta. They're on a 17-7 run. Wasted no time on that one. Murray's got 6 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Thomas. There's the pick, and they call an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Atlanta leading by 13. Passes it to Okongwu. Back to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And a Schroeder missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Johnson, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the shot is good from Johnson. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Craig, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Claxton with it. Young's there. Chalk up 2 there.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Young. 16 points for him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The Hawks leading by 15. Hunter on the wing. Fires from way outside. Oh, he got it!
Are you kidding me, Kevin, from there?
How in the world did that go in?
Did he even see the basket?
I love that.
The shot's good from Claxton.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Young way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Here's the 3. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Count the basket.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Lets it go from deep. Claxton, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Murray, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Brent, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
You never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson from the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Back to Johnson for the 3. The offensive rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
From 18 feet away, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 28 points for the game.
And this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Shooter passes to Claxton. Thomas down low, defended by Young. Thomas gets the bucket. Here's Young. 28 points for him. For 3, Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 9.
Murray with a great change of pace, ball on a string. That's a great play.
Johnson, a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so it's Atlanta riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
In the post, it's Bay and Capella. Mills out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Sharp, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
And Mills kicks to Bogdanovich, launches it, drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simmons, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
Second free throw, no good. Simmons on the wing. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 5.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And Walker kicks to Simmons. Here he goes. Here's Sharp. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Now, Finney-Smith, still scoreless. Here's Sharp. Walker finds Finney-Smith. Outside, Simmons. With the clock winding down, and oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
and the length of Simmons, and using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
Griffin with the steal. Bogdanovich against Simmons. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. He kicks to Griffin. For three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The Nets making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. The Hawks leading by 18. 1:33 left in the third quarter. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Simmons with it. 8 points for him. And the shot is good. Simmons got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Nets trail by 16. The pass to Watford. Back to Wilson. There's a good screen. Now here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Good work defensively by Capella.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Griffin passes to Capella. Now Bay. Lets it go with the three. They grab their own miss. The three from Mills. He can't get that one to fall. 1 second left.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Atlanta leading by 14. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Brooklyn now, the post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Thomas, and Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Bogdanovich wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 14. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 31.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Pass to Bridges. Over to the left wing. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Lays it up off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Okongwu with a screen on Thomas. For three, Murray. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Rear kicks to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Young with the steal. Pass to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Bridges with the board. Nets trail by 15. Here's Claxton. Can't get it to go. He's made four and just missed his fourth. Here's Murray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Murray outside. This one for three. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Again, the miss by Murray. Nets trail by 18. Good chance here for Johnson. Gets to the corner and buries it. And that's 10 points for Johnson.
That's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
Fades away. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to Johnson. Into the lane. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, okay, Cam Johnson. I see you getting up there.
The Hawks leading by 14. Murray outside. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Murray's got 9 points for the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long, making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Schroeder. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Schroeder. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. DeRozan. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular. Just solid from the line. LaVine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Now here's Murray. Puts up a three. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Hunter on the wing for three. Drops in the three.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Now Ball. There's a screen. Back to DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. On the wing, DeRozan. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's LaVine for three. Hunter with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Johnson passes to Hunter. Fires for three. They get it back. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Book it off the crossover.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Now here's Ball. DeRozan finds Ball. Back to DeRozan. Lets it go. And again, no good by Chicago.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Ball taking his time here. LaVine with a screen on Young. Ball passes to LaVine. They need this. Atlanta with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Johnson passes to Murray. Shot is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
The open shot, DeRozan. And he drains the quick shot.
Oh, wow. What a move from DeRozan. That's just not fair.
Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's LaVine. And LaVine, throw it down.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Now here's Young. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Williams' shot is good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Young from long range, and the Hawks with another three.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Up top Ball. Back to LaVine. The kick out to Williams. Right side LaVine. Pass to Ball. Going inside, and Ball throws it down.
Showing off those playmaking skills, LaVine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Outside Johnson. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Okongwu, the pass to Murray. Picked up by Okongwu. And it's Murray off the drive. The kick out to Young. There's the triple. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 11.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Right side, Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Okongwu, a screen on Williams. Young against ball, and there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game. Bulls on D, trailing by 5. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. Up top, Johnson. Fires it from 18. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, up by 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Bogdanovic. He drops it from range. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball outside. Levine against Bogdanovic. Levine passes to Williams. Now Levine. Oh, Levine converts in close.
Basically a Hail Mary, and Levine got the benefit of the doubt.
Outside Mills. To the inside. Pass to Griffin. Jacks up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan outside. Levine with a screen on Griffin. DeRozan finds Levine. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh!
I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach Levine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Ball outside. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
BA, culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Here's Ball. Atlanta with a rebound. Bogdanovic from long range. The shot comes out. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Williams passes to Ball. Pass to Levine. The kick out to Ball. On the wing, Levine. Over Bogdanovic. Good D by Bogdanovic. The Hawks leading. Bay from long range. Here's Mills. Atlanta again missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Levine. He's got 11. Back to Ball. Outside Levine. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Mills finds Bogdanovich. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pulls it. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Bogdanovich. Levine passes to Williams. There's the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Levine can't hit. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Bogdanovich, that's good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce. If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Now here's DeRozan. Levine with it. Picked up by Griffin. Now there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. Ooh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. Hunter's got 9. Ball finds Vucevic. Now Young with a steal. Here's Murray. And so it's Atlanta liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
There's the 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's Levine for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game to the left side wing. Pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. It's DeRozan with a drive. The kick out to Ball. Here's Vucevic. Clock at 4. The 3 from DeRozan. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
There was a time when star players were traded for a few picks and some quality bets. Now a new paradigm, teams mortgaging their futures for a star and sending away their first-round picks for the better part of a decade. Brian, it's clear for teams going all in, you have to push all of your chips into the middle.
High stakes for sure, Allie. Thank you. The kick out to Ball. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Chicago. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. Second chance effort. And it's good for 2. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
And he gets it to go.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game. And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
And a deep 3 from Young. The kick to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's got 12 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Hunter with the rebound. On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 14-5 run. The shot by Johnson, no good. Johnson's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. The 3 from DeRozan. He's off on that one. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. This one for 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the Bulls shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach Levine, he is on fire.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
DeRozan, a screen on Murray. Here's Levine. Offline from the top of the key.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasion.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta, with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Kobe White, 3.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Craig. Pass to Terry. Launches a 3. And White hits from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Offensive board. The kick out to Johnson. Goes back up. No good on the shot. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. White for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Terry. Back to White. The 3. Drains the triple. White's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Outside Murray. And a deep three from Young. Atlanta again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Terry. And here's Craig. Outside White. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
There's Young with the 3. Trey with the answer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Caruso. Over Murray. Here's Craig. Here's Terry. Guarded by Young. Craig passes to Terry. Banked it in off the glass.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
There's the steal. Hunter against White. Craig with a screen on Hunter. Pass to Caruso. No good from outside.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Hunter passes to Okongwu. They kick it out to Murray. From deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Caruso finds White. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The drive by Murray.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. White against Young. The kick out to White. Shoots. And again, it's Chicago.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
From outside the arc. 23 seconds left in the game. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 37.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Craig passes to White. Let's go with a 3. That shot missing. Can't connect. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing.